Hi everyone, today I'm here with a new lesson for you. It's a poem. The name of the poem is The Quarrel. It's written by Eliana Fagion. First, let me tell you about the poet Eliana Fagion. She was an English author of children's stories, plays, poetry, and biographies. Her notable works are Morning Has Broken, The Little Book Room, etc. So, what is the title of the poem? The title of the poem is The Quarrel. Can you tell me some synonyms of the word quarrel? Yes, we can say fight, conflict, argument, dispute, clash. These are some synonyms of the word quarrel. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you quarrel with your siblings in your homes? Yes, of course. Usually, we all fight with our elder or younger siblings in our homes, isn't it? Generally, we sisters and brothers quarrel with each other. It's a very common situation. And we quarrel with our brothers or sisters without any reason. Sometimes the quarreling starts with a small or petty issue. And this poem, The Quarrel, which says about the quarrel between a sister and a brother about something and how they are patching up again. And the poet talks about the love hidden behind the quarreling of the siblings. And this is the concept which is going through the poem. Shall we read the poem? And what is the title of the poem? It's The Quarrel. Now see the poem. I quarreled with my brother. I don't know what about. One thing led to another, and somehow we fell out. I quarreled with my brother, and I don't know what about. The quarrel has already started between the sister and the brother. Here, the sister is the poet itself, and she doesn't know what they are quarreling. If we are talking about something else, suddenly we get into some extent and then we will start quarreling each other. So, here the poet says that she has a fight with her brother, and they don't even know why they are fighting, and they are not sure about the reason behind the fight also. So, the poet here is telling that I quarrel with my brother, and I don't know what is the reason behind it. One thing led to another, and somehow we fell out. You can see the meaning of fell out here. What is it? Quarrel. We started at one topic and then it ended up in another topic. The fight was happening because of a series of things, and one thing was giving over to the other thing. Actually, I don't know the reason. Anyway, somehow we started quarreling each other. The start of it was light, the end of it was strong. In the beginning, the fight was modest, and it's not very serious. It was over a small petty issue, but gradually its intensity grew and became very serious and violent. Children, we all know that usually when we quarrel with our brothers, we just start from a slight reason, and then at the end of it, it will be a strong and violent fight. Isn't it, my children? He said he was right. I knew he was wrong. He was telling that his point was right, and I was telling that my point was right. Both of them are not agreeing with an opinion because both of them have different opinions, right? Children, it also happens with us. Do you know how? When we are fighting with our brothers or sisters, we are not ready to accept that we are wrong. And you can see the meaning of slight here. It's small or petty. We hated one another. The afternoon turned black. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on the back. We hated one another. They both hated each other to such an extent telling that I won't talk with you hereafter. So, as in our case also, we'll be thinking that it's a big deal and will not be ready to agree with the other. because you think that your opinion was right, but your brother may think that his opinion was right. But actually, what is happening now? Both of your opinions are very different. And the choir started in the afternoon and it was prolonged for a long time. So here it says that the afternoon turned black. Actually, turn black means that the choir spoiled the mood of the quarreling persons and the afternoon became intolerably sad. You can see the meaning of turn black here. The afternoon was spoiled due to the tense mood of the poet and her brother. Then suddenly my brother thumped me on the back. You can see the meaning of thumb me on the back here. What is it? Patted me on the back. So when the poet was sitting alone being sad in her room because of the fight, all of a sudden her brother came and thumped her on the back, which means that he patted her on the back affectionately and said, "Oh, come along. We can't go on all night." I was in the wrong, so he was in the right. He told her that, "Hey, come along, we can't be all like this now." So he said that it was not right to pull the matter throughout the night, and he also declared himself that he was wrong. So here, her brother is realizing that it's all because of his own mistake and patching up on the sister and telling that, "Hey, it's enough. We can end up our quarrel. Let's join together." Now, the sister is realizing such a mistake she has done because her brother came and told her it's alright and we can go in a smooth way. So, after listening to her brother, she also realized that it was all happened because of her mistake also. And she also realized her mistake and felt sorry. And she also understood that since her brother had come forward to end up the fight, therefore it was only he who was the right person between both of them. So here we can understand that both of them admitted their mistakes. So in your family, if you quarrel like this, will you prolong your fight? Don't do like that, please. Please make it in a smooth way and end it up in a nice way. Can you see the summary of the poem here? The poet is trying to explain how a quarrel between two siblings began and entered without any reason. The poetess says that she quarreled with her brother or something and she was not even aware why she was quarreling about. Though it was started on a small topic, but it became serious. Both of them started to dislike each other. In the afternoon, she was sad. Suddenly, her brother patted on her back and accepted his fault and asked her to discontinue the fight. So, in this way, he was actually right. It shows his generosity and love for his younger sister. And what is the theme of the poem? And this poem is based on siblings' love, affection, and friendship. Siblings' love is so powerful and strong. That's why, even after a harsh quarrel, the bond of love will emerge so powerfully and melt away the bitterness caused by the quarrel. They fight with each other, but they cannot live without each other. Thank you all.